5 News Around the Corner, sponsored by Ghirardelli Chocolate.
On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Springdale at Workbench Collective.
Yeah, maybe you've been to the store, you've looked at those cutting boards or even the charcuterie boards that we love so much, and you're like, I wish I could make those.
Yeah, it's so much better if you could do it yourself, but you just need the skill. Well, this is a place that teaches it, and we're gonna tell you all about it. Come on.
Now that we're inside, we're here with Clay, the owner. And Clay, what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be working on a really fun project. We're going to be making some wooden spatulas. We're going to be using one of my favorite domestic hardwoods, soft maple. And this is kind of the starting point. So you've got a board that's just cut roughly to length and width, but we need to machine this down to the size that we actually need. So that's going to be our first step, cutting this down into 2 boards. It's such an amazing, fulfilling hobby that I really wanted to break down kind of the barriers to entry into that. There we go. Our next step is to take our sanded boards that were cut in half, and we're going to actually transfer our template onto them. Now, this is a pretty important step because you're actually making a huge decision right now. What part of the wood is going to be incorporated in your project? Take a look at your boards and make a decision.
The imperfection in mind.
I think so too, yeah.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
I want to like draw
Am I
it
allowed
around
to call
that.
dibs on the one already done?
Yes. This one's yours. All right.
Wow.
One thing that we see whenever they overcome those challenges or those fears is just so much confidence and excitement because it's kind of unlocking a whole new world of things that you can do. And that's a really special moment.
Done.
All of our classes are hands-on. So anytime you're in here, you're making something. We find it best to learn while doing, and that's what we focus on. Now that we have some spatula-shaped objects, let's turn them into actually usable spatulas. We need to do a little bit of hand sanding. So this is kind of the tedious part of woodworking, but it's really important. Last step, we're going to finish these spatulas. We're going to apply some butcher block conditioner.
And then we can use these in our kitchen.
Absolutely. So roll up your sleeves, you're going to rub it into the wood. Here we go.
While these is set and dry, you work with a lot of kids here.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Tell us about what that's like.
And I think there's some here.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go see them. Hey, I've got Connor and Sam here with us. We're working on some projects today. These are some of our awesome students. Connor's been with us a while and he's done some really cool stuff. He's working on a landing net right now.
It's always fun to do the new tools and learn new techniques. And I have friends in the classes.
It's so important to us, really, to invest in kind of the next generation. We're growing up in a time where it's focused online, it's very digital, and so it's really satisfying to get kids into the shop and make something with their hands.
Okay, I think we did a pretty amazing job. We had an amazing teacher. Thank you, Clay.
Are we naturals, Clay? Are we naturals?
You're getting there.
Need a little work.
We're
Power
okay.
tools are a little
Jenny,
scary.
Are you happy with yours?
I'm happy with mine. This is a burger flipper if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
There we go.
I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
I know, this has been good. You've got to come out, check it out. They have adult classes, kid classes. There's something for everyone here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
I feel like SpongeBob with this.
One thing that was so neat about this is we asked Clay, okay, how'd you start this? Because he was an engineer in a corporate office. And it all started when his daughter was born. He built her a crib because he wanted her to have something special. And it sparked this love of woodworking.
And then he got the community involved by opening sort of first in his home and then expanded to now this, and everybody's involved.
We asked him how long it took him to make that crib. He said it wasn't even done when the baby was born. It was about 8 months. And then he said, but now I could probably make it in 2 weeks. So that just goes to show how much you learn while you're there at the workshop.
And the best part is everything is there, so you don't have to bring anything, do anything. Just go and learn.
Yes, it's not one of those expensive hobbies where you have to buy everything and then try it out. Like, you can try it, see if you like it, and if not, you learned a life skill and you don't have a million tools at home.
There you go. All right, we enjoyed it. We think you will too.